There we go. Okay. All right. Well, we've got 30 minutes of yoga ahead of us. So make sure you've got blocks if you would like to use them. Definitely can help support the practice this evening. If you've got music, then go ahead and get that going. And we're going to get started on our backs in our reclined butterfly this evening. So that means soles of the feet together, knees dropped open, one hand to belly, one hand to heart, and close the eyes. And now take a deep, full breath in, fill up. And open up, exhale. Sigh that out. Another deep, full breath in, fill up. And open up, exhale. Sigh that out. And just let your body settle into this space. Use your breath to scan, to check in, to notice without judgment, tension that may be in the body. But every time your mind starts to become overcome with thoughts, just draw your attention back to your breath. Let the thoughts come through. Notice them as interesting. And just allow all of where you're holding back. Maybe you're tensing muscles in your shoulders. Maybe even your toes are crunched up. Just let all of that release and go into a state of ease here. And you can leave your eyes closed or gently flutter them open, but reach down to the outside of your thighs, guide your knees together, hug them into the chest. Bring your hands around your shins, let your knees open and close. You can roll the ankles, you can circle the knees, just rock back and forth on your spine though, and all around the tailbone. Neck is long, back of your head is flat. And now set your feet flat to the mat so that they're about hip width apart. We're setting up for bridge here, but bridge with a little bit of movement and opening. So I want you to feel the soles of your feet on the ground. The arms are down by your ribs right now. Press down into your heels. Big breath in, hips lift away. Reach your arms open to the back of the room and just hold here. Pressing down to lift, arms open. And exhale, just let everything come back down to the ground. Follow your breath, a few rounds of breath, just like that. Inhale, open up. Exhale, lower. And keep going. 2 more rounds of breath. And settle the hips, settle the arms, walk your feet mat width apart here. And just let your knees, and actually open up your arms. Sorry, I'm trying to get my blocks out of the way. Open up your arms like a T and just let your knees fall to the right. So it's okay if they don't move far. It's okay if your left shoulder pops up. Inhale back through center. And exhale, knees drop to the left. Look at your right hand. Come back through center. Hug both knees back into your chest. This time I want you to rock and roll just a few times the length of your spine. And let's do that. So we're almost floating up to the tailbone. And then come all the way over, find your tabletop. And move organically in this tabletop. Cat-cow, shimmies of the spine from side to side, release of the neck and the jaw. Bring your left hand under your heart. Inhale, right arm reaches to sky. As you exhale, thread the needle. Right ear, right cheek comes to the earth. Left arm walks across. Or it can wrap around your low back if that feels better. I personally like to walk the hand across. It just gives me a little bit of an anchor to really open up behind that shoulder blade. And back through center, reach that right arm back to sky. Exhale, right hand to the earth, left fingertips reach, 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 and slide it through. Left ear, left cheek to the earth. Right hand under your heart, left fingertips reach to sky. As you exhale, hands back to tabletop. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. And take several breaths in this down dog, really allowing each heel to settle down towards the earth. And when you're ready, just settle in that down dog. Hold for a breath. Slide forward into your high plank, knees up or down, lower all the way to your belly. Now walk your hands off your mat, just so your finger pads are on the ground. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, drop your right shoulder, look over your left. Inhale, center. Drop left shoulder, look over right. And move just like that for just a few rounds of breath. And now come back through center. Bring your arms into a Sphinx pose here. I want you to bend your left knee and just catch that left foot, maybe across the top or outer ankle, and just take a little quad stretch here. You can let your head come down, knees are side by side. Release here. And let's switch sides. Right foot, catch the right foot, right ankle. Right knee is right next to your left. Release here. And make your way back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. On the exhale, walk your feet back or your hands back to meet your feet. So feet are hip width apart. Find your ragdoll. Bend your knees, grab opposite elbows, sway. Really find release here. Relief for the hamstrings, the shoulders, the jaw. Release your fingertips to the mat. Inhale, palms to shins, lengthen halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach overhead. As you exhale, take a wide open twist. Right fingertips back, look back over your right hand. Right thumb, I should say. Inhale, center. Exhale, let's twist open to the left. Look back at your left thumb. Do that one more time. Inhale, exhale, right side. Inhale, exhale, left side. Back through center, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, walk it back out. Find that high plank, hold. And then knees up or down, lower all the way to belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. On the exhale, bend the knees, walk or step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, step it back, downward facing dog. Take an inhale. On the exhale, bend the knees, look forward, make your way top of mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, your way back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to sky. Big deep breath in. Exhale, bend the knee, open your hip, find your scorpion, and maybe make some big circles, big kicks in that right leg, each direction. Set your toes to the mat. Inhale. On the exhale, bend the knees, look forward, make your way top of mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, step it back, downward facing dog. Left side, left leg reaches, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. And again, you can find those circles and kicks if that would feel good. And then find your down dog. Take a breath in. On the exhale, bend the knees, step forward, top of mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, step your left foot back, find your runner's lunge. And in that runner's lunge, nice long spine. I need to find my blocks. I'm so tight. Nice long spine. And I just want you to shimmy from front to back through the hips or side to side. Take an inhale. As you exhale, wide pyramid. Just send your hips back. Don't worry about that back ankle or back heel touching the ground, but press the left heel towards the ground. Stretch out that calf. Sink it forward, runner's lunge. Take it back, wide pyramid. And do that for a few more rounds of breath, keeping your hips square the whole time. Sink into that runner's lunge. Step it forward, top of the mat. Inhale, rise. Arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, step your right foot back. And same thing, I just want you to spend some time getting into that hip flexor. Keeping hips nice and square. Take a breath in. Exhale, wide pyramid, hips are square. Press that right heel towards the ground. And then just move from your runner's lunge to your wide pyramid. Few rounds of breath here. Sink into that runner's lunge. Step forward, top of the mat. Inhale, rise. Reach the arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, back again, runner's lunge. Left foot back, right foot's out front this time. Take a breath in. As you exhale, find your pyramid. This time you can skip up, narrow it out, but reach back. Make sure that your tailbone is nice and flat. So I've just got blocks under my hands to help. Press the left heel towards the ground. Breathe here. Another breath in. As you exhale, step it back again, this time kneeling lunge. Set that left knee down, sweep the arms up and overhead. Squeeze your inner thighs. Sink into that left hip flexor. Now clasp the back hands. Draw the fingertips down your back. Let your chest open up here. Another inhale. Exhale. Let's pivot that back foot, coming into our kneeling extended side angle. But before we settle into that, I just want you to move and work into that front inner thigh. Just press from front to back. And then when you're ready, settle in. Maybe you've got a block like I do. Reach the left fingertips over your head. Really getting a stretch through left side body here and inner thighs. Come back through center. I want you to press the right leg straight now. So my front body is going to face the left edge of my mat. Now, move into just a little bit of lateral work here. Draw the hands down. I want you to press the sole of that right foot down into the ground and press the outer edge of that foot towards the mat and really feel the inner thigh here. Maybe you rock a little bit from side to, or from front to back. Or if you're really feeling like it, you can settle down into a half child's pose from here. Press yourself back up. Flat hands. Now I just want you to tuck that left foot under and lift yourself up into your wide leg forward fold from here. And now we're still pressing into the outer edges of the feet here, but we're just shifting that weight into the balls of the feet, letting the shoulders go. Inhale, lengthen halfway. As you exhale, walk everything to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, your right foot steps back. You're in that runner's lunge again. Now take a breath in. Exhale, step it up into pyramid, square everything out. Press that right heel towards the ground. You can fold here if you'd like. Breathe into that left hamstring. Step it back, kneeling lunge. So you want to make sure that you step back when you set that knee down and you really create space for that right hip flexor to open up. Reach the arms overhead. Clasp the hands at base of spine. Press the palms together and again, just open the heart. Unwind here. We come into our kneeling extended side angle. So pivot that right foot. And same thing, I just want you to rock from front to back first. Sink. And then reach right fingertips over your head. Now press straight through that right leg. You're going to turn front body, toes, everything to the right edge of your mat. Hands come down. And again, we're going to press into the outer edge of that right foot. Maybe rock a little bit from front to back. And then if it feels good, settle into your child's pose, half child's pose. And plant your palms flat. Tuck the right toes and just lift up into your wide leg forward fold. Maybe this time you wrap your peace fingers around your big toes. Let your chin, your jaw, your neck, everything ease here. Inhale, lengthen halfway. As you exhale, everything walks back to the top of your mat. Inhale, rise to stand, reach overhead. Exhale, draw your palms to heart center, pause here. Maybe close your eyes. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, step it back, downward facing dog. Allow your body to just settle into this shape. Now bend your knees, glance forward, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Now I want you to walk your feet mat width apart, turn the toes out about 45 degrees or so. We're going to settle right down into our yogi squat or malasana. So nice and low, bring your hands to your heart. You can wiggle a little bit here. Plant your hands on the mat, send your hips up. Turn your toes to 12 o'clock, keep them wide though. Step your left foot back, find a lizard lunge. I want you to put that left knee back to the ground. Let's find our twist. Left hand wide, right hand or right foot drops open, right hand open to ceiling. Or you can wrap around your low back for a half bind. Come back to 12 o'clock. Step the left foot up nice and wide. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, right foot back, right knee down. Find that twist open. Back to 12 o'clock with the toes, both hands down, step it up. Inhale, rise. Reach overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, slide forward, high plank, knees down, lower back down into your sphinx. So elbows stack underneath your shoulders here. Spread your fingers really nice and wide. Draw the front edge of the mat towards you. Lift through the crown of your head. And in take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, just lift your elbows away from the mat. Shoulders come down your back. Slowly lower. And let's move into a half frog from here on the left side. So left knee comes up in line with left hip. Left ankle is squared. Now you can keep your chest up, and it's going to be a little bit more intense in the hips if you keep your chest up, or you can come down and make a pillow with your arms. Take an inhale. As you exhale, left foot comes back, right foot comes up, or right knee, I should say, comes up. Just switching sides here. And right foot meets left. I want you just to roll over to the back from here, all the way. No need to sit up, just flip over. And as you settle down to the back, let's find a waterfall. Just bring the soles of your feet to the ceiling. Bring your arms down by your sides. You can close the eyes. You can have a bend in your knees. Just settle and ease. Take a breath in. As you exhale, set your feet down, mat width apart. Bring your arms back open into that T. Let the knees fall to the right. Take a wide spinal twist. Look at your left hand. Inhale back through center. And let the knees fall to the left. Look at the right hand. And draw back through center. Hug both knees tight into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Catch opposite elbows. Inhale, draw your nose up to your knees. Exhale, release. Find Shavasana. And on an inhale, reach your arms overhead. Take a full body stretch. Breathe from your fingertips to your toes. And then when you're ready, hug one knee in and then the other. Rock a bit before you settle to either side in a fetal position. And then use the strength of your arms. Press yourself up to a seated position, drawing your hands to prayer at heart center, and close down the eyes. Take a deep, full cleansing breath all the way through your heart space to the very pit of your belly. Fill up. And open up, exhale. Sigh that out. Draw your thumbs to forehead center. The light within me recognizes and honors the light within each of you. Namaste. All right. And as always, thank you so much for joining.